Alright, I'm back. I Hate Average Podcast. It's Jay. No intro again. Still tweaking things. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, my listeners. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. I took that about a month long break, for the holiday season, and I've just been struggling getting back doing this weekly. Just took a longer break than I should have probably. So now I know for next year not to take such a long break because you start to get lazy. But I'm back at it. This is a passion project of mine, so of course I'm going to continue to do it. I've been speaking to people. Gonna have a guest next week. This week, just want to talk to you guys. I just want to thank you guys again for your continued support. I want to kind of lead the direction of the show this year. I wanted to, be a little bit more compact. This show basically is, as it's always been, regular people who do extraordinary things tell their stories of how and why. And I think we've been fulfilling that so far. We had some cool guests. We had writers. We had porn stars. We had some people who changed their lives. We had authors. We had web series directors and creators. Um, we had some dancers, and all these people are just they're just living the life the way on the course that they would like to live. And I think those stories are interesting. It's interesting, to find how people they don't go the traditional route in life, and I always want to know like how they're thinking, how where when they decided to turn, because everyone I believe as at a young age that everyone is directed in a certain path to be, to everyone is directed to get good grades, go to college, and get a job, and people who don't they're not bad, but I think it's interesting how that shift changed, and that's basically what this podcast is about. I'm going to interview people and find out, you know, where in their mind or in their life they veered off the given path that everyone is given, and I think that those stories are interesting. I think that people can gain insight and get inspired, and maybe they could change the course. Because I know me, I know I have a 9 to 5, but I don't think that that's my destiny. I don't believe that that is my destiny. I don't think, honestly, I don't think it's most people's destinies, and some people don't know how to get out of to get out of that way of life, to get out of that direction. And I think it's interesting to talk to people who made a decision how they're gonna live, how they want to live, and how they did it. And this is what the podcast is about. That's what I want to continue it to be about. Also, I want to give some opinion on some social issues. We did that last year also, but I want to continue with that. Probably going to dig a little bit deeper this year. This year, the podcast will be a little bit longer. I've been hearing some reviews about how short the interviews are, and definitely going to change that. I just starting off at first, I just didn't want to bother people. So my pitch, even to getting people, was, it's just gonna take 20 minutes of your time, and you just talk to me on the phone. It'll be quick. So, but this year, I'm gonna let people know, if you have time to really sit down and have a conversation, then let's do it. So I want to get more in-depth conversations, so give you guys a little bit more value, have more in-depth conversations, and also if you guys have questions, answer some questions that you guys may have. I'm gonna start on social media. I'm gonna start letting you guys know who the guests are in advance. So maybe the day that I do interview them, you guys can give me some questions, and I could, towards the end of the interview, I could ask them, and we could gain some insight and create some value for you guys there. Um, Also, this year, besides the podcast, of course, the podcast is for you. It's just my labor of love, something I just thought of, and I just want to give to you guys. But for me, I'm on trying to going in my own direction, trying to veer off the given path. So I'm gonna be doing a weekly vlog on YouTube. You guys can check it out. It's on the same page as the podcast page on YouTube, Average J Media, and I'm just gonna be giving my thoughts on some things that this year my theme for myself this year is intentional growth. So I'm gonna be giving you guys, some. Actually, I'm doing using YouTube and Instagram as an accountability partner. So things, if I'm slipping up, I'm gonna say it on the vlog. If I'm looking for a different position, I'm gonna say it. If I worked out that day, I'm gonna say it. If I ate crazy that day, I'm gonna say it. If I made some wrong decisions or some right decisions, I want to say it. I'm just gonna be using the vlog as a accountability project for myself, so I could see myself grow, so I could, by this time next year, I could be more so in the path that I would like in life, and I just want to know, and gain feedback on the directions I should be taking to do so. And that's just about it. So I'm gonna try to be a lot more active on social media. I want to interact with you guys a lot more. We should be having some events this year, definitely, especially when the weather gets warmer in New York, and it's gonna be fun. Thank you guys again for all your continued support. Short episode this week. I'm gonna be back next week with a guest, but definitely all of my social media, please hit me up. I'm not too much gonna be on Twitter this year, but Instagram, I Hate Average Podcast. Facebook, I Hate Average Podcast, the page. Instagram, I Hate Average J. And I look forward to talking to you guys, and definitely check me out. I'm going to be on YouTube, Average J Media, doing my daily vlog. I'm also going to do some more predictions. I think that was fun last week. So probably on weekends, I'm going to be doing predictions, but during the week, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on practices I've been trying to do to help myself grow, and things that I'm upset about that I didn't do, and also getting some advice from you guys. So definitely look out for those things. And once again, thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next week.